What is the dark net? Basically, the internet can be separated into three different levels: the surface web, the deep web, and the dark net. The surface web is everything that you can find on Google or any other search engine. It's all the websites that you and I normally visit, and it makes up only about 4% of the actual internet. The other almost 96% is what's known as the deep web. Here are things that you can reach, but you can't necessarily access without a username and a password. These are things like bank accounts, emails, government data, etc. And inside of this deep web, you will find the dark net. The dark net is a place where human life has a $10,000 price tag, where drug dealers openly sell their goods, where the human slave trade never ended, where terrorists raise their money, and where cyber criminals pawn off stolen credit cards, passports, and entire identities. So where did this darknet actually come from? Well, you might not believe this, but it was created by the US Navy, who back in the 90s needed a space online to conduct national security business that they couldn't make public. But since then, the Navy made this technology publicly available, and now anyone can use it. So does it have any positive use? Yes, actually, not all of the activity going on down there in the darknet is illegal. For instance, the darknet allows political dissidents in places like China or Iran to communicate with one another without being tracked by the government. And it also gives a platform to whistleblowers who want to come forward and expose corruption. So although at the moment the darknet is like the wild, wild west of the internet, there are initiatives currently being undertaken to tame it so that you and I can enjoy secure internet access without all the criminality. And if you think that all of this digital stuff is getting out of control, then you need to check out the Epoch Times newspaper. It is a great source of old school, honest journalism on the topics that really matter to our lives, like the dark net. In fact, Joshua Phillip, our senior investigative reporter, has become an expert on this topic, and he once did a deep dive analysis on how ISIS was using the dark net to funnel money from around the world into their pockets. The Epoch Times doesn't spin the truth, and it doesn't push any false narratives in their reporting. Instead, they give you the facts, they give you the full picture, and let you make up your own minds. Click that button below and try the Epoch Times yourself for a full month for just $1 and experience real and honest news delivered to your doorstep every single week. Just click that button below.